Hi again. I'm here to talk today about the research paper process we're going to use for this class. Comp 2 requires students to use a research paper, whether they take the class here at Valencia or at UCF or Florida State. And in our class, it's a literary research paper. That is, you will be doing research about one of 5 short stories that are outlined in bold on our reading schedule. You will be assigned one of those 5 stories in an email that I will send sometime around the time period when writing assignment 1 is going to be due. I do it randomly, it's just by alphabet, so you'll be placed into a group with 3 or 4 other students to work on that story. Now in this group, you're not going to share work, but you do at least have other students in the class working on the same story, so that when we do a peer review later, you might get some ideas about the kind of research you can do. Now, once you've been assigned your particular research paper story, we're going to have discussions on the discussion thread for all 5 of those stories, and you'll be taking part in all 5. Even though you've been assigned just one story, you will still read and discuss the other 4 stories with all the students in the class. It's just that your one assigned story will be what you write about. Now, it comes in multiple stages. The first stage is you are going to write a short essay, just like writing assignment 1, on your assigned paper for writing assignment 2. So if you were assigned, say, A Rose for Emily, you will write about that story in a short essay using no research. No research. The idea is you get your ideas down first. After I have assessed that essay and you get it back, the next stage is there's going to be something called critical reading worksheets. This is just my name for 3 files that you'll use to show me that you have found 3 separate articles that comment on your story. These articles will be written by credible, authoritative authors who offer insights into the story that help your own thesis. After you've shown me that you've found those 3 critical sources, you'll then make a research paper outline. The outline will follow MLA standard rules, and there are example research paper outlines in our Unit 3 folder that you can access there. Finally, we'll do a peer review. You will post a full draft of your fully completed research paper with its title page, outline, essay itself, integrated quotes from your sources, and a works cited page. And we'll offer each other feedback on that. Then, the final draft will be due after that. The final draft of the research paper is worth 200 points, so we want to make sure that you have a chance to get feedback before that's due. A lot of this process seems overwhelming to students, but my advice is simple. Just know what the next step is. As long as you keep up with the steps, you'll find yourself at the end with a fully finished research paper. It's not like I'm asking you to sit down and just write an 8 to 10 page paper with research from scratch. We wouldn't do that to you. There are numerous files in our Unit 3 folder that will offer you examples and instructions for how to find credible authors, for how to cite those authors properly, and how to use those quotes in your paper. For instance, the first document you see as a file in our Unit 3 folder describes how to integrate critical quotes. It's a great example using a short story called The Lottery, where you can see how you can fit some of those quotes in. You model your body paragraphs using critical quotes on that, and you'll do great. As always, just try to know what's due next and when, and then email me if you have questions. It's all going to be great. Thanks.